What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we take a look at the Invisible Kingdom comic book. It's a new one I got. So, let's get into it. Rule. Earlier that year. Absolutely not! This, your mother and I for... absolutely not. This, your mother and I forbid it. Try... Try to see it from our perspective. My love, imagine how we would feel knowing you might never see you again. It's worse than that. Adele leave her planet and lead a life of sellability when her species is dying out. I'm not going to gentle down with their spouses and pop out a dozen babies just because I happen to be a universal genetic recipient. Of course not, my Cloudy. What your father means is... What her father means is she ought to show some loyalty to her people. I have nothing else to say. You clearly don't want to understand. I've got to go back. But, quiet, you idiot. You're not solving anything this way. Vess, wait. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have lost my temper. Your mother and I only want you to be happy. And going off-world to a monstrosity full of dull snobs who will hate and fear you, you'll be miserable, and we'll be powerless to help. So, I can't stop you. No, you can't. Awake, O sleepers, the path to the invincible kingdom begins at your feet, not in your bed. Out, children, out. The sun is... the sun is awake, and there are chores to be done. It's easier if you keep your habit of veil draped over the end of your bed at night. Then you can just pull them up as soon as you wake up. Thanks, I'll remember that. I'm Kiriko. You're Vess, aren't you? The new Scorpion. Yes. When I first came here, Mother Proxima had me mulking out of the Fleckbird cages for a month to see if I was really serious. You're lucky. She's starting you out with something so important. You must have done something to impress her. I don't think I did anything besides show up. All the way from Rule, I can't have been easy. It's not meant to be easy. There, you see. You sound like her. Like Mother Proxima. It's a hard life, but a good life. In my old life, I spent all day waiting for the next box from Lux to show up, but it was never enough. I realized that things can't make you happy. So I came here, and everything just fell into place. But what if you found something here that seemed wrong, that seemed out of place? I would go straight to Mother Proxima and ask for guidance. That's why she's here. And if something wrong had to do with Mother Proxima herself, then I would question myself, because doubting her would mean I have strayed from my vow of obedience. So what do we say in our report to HQ? Nothing. We say nothing. We had a mechanical failure. We ditched on the moon, and there was clinical error in the cargo manifest. That's the truth. Obviously. The question is, will they buy it or see through your lies? Or of Masion and send us all some packing facility that smells like feet? I don't know, Xavier. Exa. Extra. Why don't you keep sighing and writing your hands and acting like something is terribly wrong so we can find out? Greetings, crew of Sundog. You are new. You are now 4 days behind schedule and about to make an unapproved stop. Once you have docked, please report to Sub-Executive Oris Prime. Thank you. Oh, this ought to be fun. I just got a very strange message from headquarters. Is something wrong?
Oh, are we going down to the surface?
Yeah, Wrath. We're going down to the surface.
Yeah.
Grix, I know something happened on the moon. You have been acting so strange lately. We crashed and now there's this. Just tell me so I can help. Wrath, why don't you go down to the gallery and make some shopping list of stuff you want to pick up on the surface?
Yes, Captain. Shopping list.
Look, it's nothing. I found a mix-up in the cargo manifest. They probably just want to clear it to cover the assets. Routine stuff. If this was routine stuff, they wouldn't be sending you to Prime. Like I said early, don't worry about it. Don't be like this. I want to help. I've served on this ship for 4 years. Your ship. I'm as much as a part of this crew as any of the others. And if you need my help, I'll be here for you. Yeah, but you don't report to me. You report to them. I've got stuff to do. Prep your report. Can I go to the Meta Arcade while we're here, please?
Can I go to the Meta Arcade while we're here, please?
Yes, little brother, you can go to the Meta Arcade. But no fighting with the Dunian kids, okay? Their parents like to sue.
But the Dunian kids always have money, and they go down like cloudworm, larvae, the second you hit them.
I said no fighting. We're gonna stay on the surface overnight, Grix. Why? Do you want to visit that girl? The bad breath who works at the Fizz Canteen? I'm just asking. Ask later. Right now, everybody has one job. Smile, act natural, and don't open your mouth. Let's get this over with. Grix. Now, Eli. Grix. Now, Eli. Not now, Eli. Yes, now. Before we go up, there's something you need to know about Ori Prime. He's not just looks factionary. He's not just a face behind a mask. He's a predator and can smell blood. Cool. So, crash landing on the outer moon of Zeth? Tisk tisk. Bad luck. It wasn't bad luck. It was a coolant failure. We put in upgrade request months ago. Your ship will be seen to persistently. In the meantime, I'm interested in your cargo. As you know, Lux prides itself on 100% on-time delivery. Your little adventure has cost us an insignificant amount of money. And your cargo manifest. I see there was an inquiry. An empty box, probably an order that was cancelled after the shipment information had already been entered. Ho. As you say, a late cancellation. You have custody of your younger brother, isn't that right? You're awfully young to be raising a child off-world on a cargo ship. I'm surprised. Employee resources didn't put him on a sponsored school. You must have fought hard to keep him with you. It would be a sad thing if the custody arrangement should be revisited. You may go. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy. Yeah, thanks. Have a pleasant day. Prepare to send the message. So did he buy? So did he buy it? Did he buy it? He practically threatened Wrath. A kid. Do we have enough fuel for a quick turnaround? We have enough to get out of orbit, but if we don't refuel soon... Great. Repair the ship. But... Wrath. Get back here. We're leaving.
We just got here.
We're not arguing about this.
Why don't I get to go to do any normal kid stuff?
Because you're not a normal kid. And I'm sorry, our parents are bankrupt losers spending money they don't have on the orbit gambling circuit, but sometimes life just sucks. It sucks. You die alone, and then they dump your body in an airlock.
I woke up happy today.
Turn aside, friends. Turn aside from the pursuit and wealth and glamour. Looks has poisoned your mind with the love of things, but you can resist. A better world awaits. Walk with us, the path of the invisible kingdom. You, sister, are you ready to change your life? Yeah. I'm ready to change my life. In fact, I'm about to change my life right now. Just not up at your monastery. The difference between you and me, sister, is I know what I'm selling. Whereas don't even know what you've bought. This can't be there. Must be something I don't understand. Vess.
Yes.
Yes, Mother Proxima? I was just reviewing the monastery's accounts for the last 2 years to familiarize myself with the system. There is no need to look guilty. I'm pleased to see you're taking your work so seriously. But something's troubling you. I'm confused. I'm very glad you trust me enough to say so. I will try to help if I can. I don't want to bother you. Nonsense, I'm your spiritual guide, Vess. Your second mother. Your welfare is my responsibility. Please speak. I found something in the books. Monthly transfers. It's a lot of money. And it bypasses the teething accounts we're dominating to the monastery and kept. It goes straight to a private account under your name. And the Origating account, it's from Lux Bank. And this troubles you? Of course it does. You preach against Lux every day. They lead people to places where the light can't reach them. They're our enemies, the enemies of the invisible kingdom. We are growing. That takes money, that which is I take from them. I use to maintain this house and the souls within it, including yours. But if you can walk the path without taking money from those who have strayed, what use is it? What use is any of it? Are we lying to everyone? That's enough. You're very young, Vess, and because you are very young, it'll make allowances for you disobedience. But I will only make them once. Right, time to get back on track. We catch up on your drops. We keep your heads down. Hard to keep our heads down when corporate is standing right here on the bridge. I find that your insinuation offensive. Well, Enough. What's the schedule? The drop on Qua That's missed. Then doubling back to Zith. Doubling back to this. Well, Quar is out of alignment, meaning we'll be hitting those afterburners, accelerating the coolant issue. I don't make the schedule, headquarters does. No, you just sit back and pout. Will you both shut up? Why is that Free-Ida so close? Oh. Perhaps he's miscalculated his path. Those big ships do. That's not a Lux ship. I'm hauling them. Free Fighter, this is Lux vessel. Sundog, you're cutting it awfully close. Can you confirm flight path, please? Free Fighter, please confirm. Something's wrong. Grix. What the? Hold on, everybody. Alright, message received. New flight path. Xavier, we're going all the way out. We can't just leave. They'll hunt us down. You can't do this. You can't make me choose. Yes, Eli, I can make you choose. Actually, the time to choose was about 10 minutes ago, so really, the choice is already made. This is a kidnapping. You're the only one who, spotting poetry about your loyalty to the ship. This was a test, wasn't it? Yes, it was. All of the vows of obedience is the most difficult. It means trusting your superiors to know what is best, even when you disagree. It's part of walking your path. Your path. Think about it. The path is hidden from me. If I had a sign, something to light the way, but there's nothing. Only my own stupidity. Run, chase, send help. By the light. It's a distress signal. Olivia Twist. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it was a good comic. Pretty interesting as well. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It's pretty cool. Strayed away from Marvel a little bit this time and went for Burger Books instead. So yeah, other than that, hope you'll enjoy this YouTube video. See you all next one. Have a nice day and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.